Yeah, so this game is called Where Are They From? It's very, very simple. I'm going to tell you a country music star, a breed of dog, a breed of cat, and you're going to tell me where they originated.
Oh, I'm going to lose so hard at this.
Let's see. There's a few that are actually really surprising, and that's why I chose them for this game. So, all right, the first one, and I don't know that she qualifies as a country music star. Olivia Newton-John. Where is she originally from?
Australia.
She's not. She's British. She's from Cambridge, England.
What? I thought she was Australian. I was so sure about that.
I had no idea either, so I learned a lot from this. Okay, how about the Ragdoll Cat? Any idea where they come from?
Japan?
They're actually American.
No, so one of my close friends just got a baby ragdoll, and I went to see him on Sunday. He's so cute. He's so little.
They're gorgeous.
They're so beautiful.
It's apparently a breed that was designed or developed, I guess I should say, in the 60s here in the United States. This one's tricky. The Australian Shepherd.
Well, I'm going to say that it's not Australia, so maybe New Zealand.
It's not. It actually is said to have come from the Basque region of Spain, which is like so random, but it's actually only being bred in the United States now, so it has nothing to do with Australia.
Huh. I have a friend that's an Aussie Doodle, but...
Oh my God, an Aussie Doodle? Oh my gosh.
So cute, but super high energy. Not a good apartment dog.
No. You guys, be careful with the doodles. Just figure out what came before the doodle so you can make sure it's a good match for you. All right, you'd have to know this one. Shania Twain.
Canada. She's from Timmins, Ontario.
She is from Canada, that's right. How about the Chartreux? It's a cat breed.
I've never heard of that. Somewhere in France?
Yes.
Sounds French.
It sounds French, and it is French. All right, how about a Saint Bernard?
Ooh, I love them. I just think of the movie where all the pets are lost and they find their way home, but I have no idea where they're from.
They're Swiss. They're from Switzerland. And apparently they originated in Rome, and the Romans brought them during periods of war. So yeah. How about, you know this one for sure. Keith Urban.
Australia.
No, he's from New Zealand. According to this website that I went to, it's thetravel.com. He's from New Zealand because I tested my sister on this, and she said Australia too. I guess because he's married to an Australian, we just assume he's Australian.
No, I really thought he was Australian, but he could, I don't know, could be wrong.
Okay, Keith, give us a call, let us know.
Either way, he's got a good sun glow, and I'm into it.
Oh, you know what? Australia, New Zealand. I mean,
doesn't matter. He's good to look at.
He definitely, and listen to. He's wonderful. All right, the Siberian. It's a domestic cat. Where is that from?
Russia?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah!
It has been all over the world since the 1980s, but it was developed as it's like from like an original just domestic cat in Russia. Okay, the Bichon Frise, which I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce that. I probably should have looked that up. Where does that come from?
France?
I thought so too. I could have sworn until I did this research that it was a French breed. It's actually from Spain. And there's apparently a place called Bichon in Tenerife, which is funny because my family's from Spain. I've never actually heard this. The reason that we think that they're French is because French royalty used to love that breed. So I think that's why we're like... Okay, Chris Cummings. Country music star.
Yes, he is from the East Coast of Canada.
He is Canadian, absolutely. Okay, two more. The Bengal cat.
We gotta go back. What made you pick out Chris Cummings?
I don't know. I feel like he was the one that I knew more than like the others, because I'm not like, I like country music, I listen to it, but I'm not super good with names. Like, I just know that every time I listen to a country music song and I really like it, it's George Strait. But other than that, like, I don't really know much about country music.
It's funny because Chris Cummings is sort of like in Canada had like a medium notoriety and like had done decently well in Nashville kind of many years ago, but was sort of like a little bit more of an obscure name. I just so happen to be a big Chris Cummings fan, but it's actually a pretty obscure name to pick out of the hat. So I was like, did you find that like in a like 10-year-old story of me like covering Chris Cummings music?
That's so funny. No, I just was like, I feel like I've heard that name, so I'm going to use that one. That was it. But look at that.
That's hilarious because it's so obscure. And actually, yeah, one of my friends like made a bunch of records with Chris Cummings. But yeah, interesting.
Oh my gosh, so cool. Hey, Chris Cummings. That is awesome. Okay, next one, Bengal cat. Any idea where they came from?
Egypt?
Yes, it's actually a hybrid of the Asian leopard cat and an Egyptian Mao.
Ooh.
Okay, last one. This one's actually really interesting. A Basset Hound.
Massachusetts, like somewhere in the United States?
I feel like it's like the most like country like dog in the world. Like to me, a hound dog is like from West Virginia. Like a Basset Hound is like West Virginia or like Southern Virginia. No, it's actually French.
Well, I guess, yeah, because like back in the day, you know, like they all go on those hunts outside of the castle. And if you watch all the old like I like to watch all the shows with like the castles and the princesses and the sordid and the big dresses and the, you know.
Yes,
and they're always out on a hunt.
Well, and actually one was gifted to George Washington, and that's how they became like known after the American Revolution.
Dog.
Like, how crazy is that?
With his wig.
Yeah.
His dog.
I mean, I love, okay, so like what is cuter than like a baby Basset Hound that like their ears like drag on the floor and they like kick them when they walk? Like I always thought that was like quintessential Americana, and obviously they're Belgian and French, so not so much.
But like any baby pet, like when it's a baby and it's just sleeping, it's just
I know.
I
fostered baby kittens, like 4-day-old kittens where I had to like feed them every hour or 2 hours. It was a very big commitment, but it was super fun, and like I've never seen anything cuter in my life. They were like this big. They were like tiny.